What's going on? It's your boy Herb to the man. Magnificent Monday. Welcome back to the show, The Transition. First and foremost, condolences go out to Kobe Bryant's family, man. Shocking yesterday to hear that. Kobe Bryant, one of the most fierce competitors. He's had everybody to raise their games in totally different fields. And man, definitely going to be missed 100%, but today, talking about cut from a different cloth. I'm from Gen X, so respect was taught early on. You couldn't sit at the table with people that were paying the bills being a kid. Now, we had a voice, but you still couldn't get just as much respect as Big Mama or Granddad. Now we have kids that are 12 years old and they feel entitled and they think that they're supposed to get just as much respect because everybody's telling them they're just as great as the other kid that has got up early and did what they were supposed to do. You can't be celebrated for something you're not doing. Plus the fact that relationships are breaking, and this is not new. But the reality is that we're forcing these young men to be men, and they have no idea how to be a boy yet. Their relationship with their father, they're missing them, and instead they still got to choose a side because they're there with mom. So now I got to hate dad in order to be the man of the house, and that's the frustration, is that they don't want to be the man of the house. They want to be a boy. So now instead of trying to figure out how they can get that together with mom and dad, they're just upset with dad because dad's outside of the house. Loyalty. Who do you ride with? Who do you ride for? To me, two phrases get me on up and through. I'm sorry when I make a mistake, and thank you when somebody does something for me. We don't get those anymore. People feel like everybody owes them something today, which is what I come to being held accountable for stuff. If you're a good basketball player, there's nothing but air and opportunity in between us. Let's get out here and let's see if you got it. Nobody's proven anything anymore, which is why the frustration of losing a fierce competitor like that in Kobe is that he showed you 100%. He's just not going to talk that good game. He's going to get out there and get it done. We're not being held accountable for the things that we talk about anymore. The love, people feel like everybody's supposed to love them like their parents. Everybody doesn't love you the exact same, but as parents, we're sending our kids out here with a jaded love because we're over-loving them, allowing them to stand in one spot while we go over and reach and try to get whatever's going on in their life. Now you got a bunch of kids standing around waiting for the other person to come just as far as their parents did or give just as much love as their parents did. Nobody's going to love you like your parents. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Everybody feels like they should get just as much respect as their parents. Don't be a damn fool all your life, because your parents are really the only ones. And these are parents that care about you or basically who raised you. These are people that you will never be on the same level because they've been selfless for so long while you were selfish that there's no way you'll catch up with them, unless you were taught that. And that's why we were cut from a different cloth, because we were taught to respect a dollar, respect that dad went out there, respect that mom just fixed that meal. If you're doing what you're doing in the streets and Miss Johnson is coming through, you got to stop that and give respect and let Miss Johnson go through. Mr. Johnson, he just parked his car. He just had a hard day's work. You got to take that street stuff and move it to the side, let Mr. Johnson go in the house. Respect. We were cut from a different cloth, and we need to get back to it, because to me, right now, we have a lot of lost kids trying to be adults in their 20s, and they haven't been taught anything. All they've been taught is that everybody's supposed to feel sorry for them, and everybody's supposed to give them a chance to do whatever they want to do, with no understanding of what a two-way street of love is. I'm not your doormat, but understandably, we're cut from a different cloth, because I wouldn't ask something of you that I'm not already doing. If you want something from people, you got to be willing to give the exact same thing. If you're not willing to give the exact same thing, then here's the thing. You need to learn how to respect yourself. Self-respect. That's why I have this show, because I want people, if we can start being held accountable for what we're doing, then we don't need all these social media platforms to blame everybody for what we're doing right now. You know, my condolences to Kobe's family, but man, Kobe did what Kobe was supposed to do. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. We're cut from a different cloth because Gen X, man, we had to, no matter what, go through these gang areas, no matter what, go to school, no matter what, respect our parents, no matter what, respect our elder cousins and all of this stuff. Whereas now, man, you can barely get your kids to listen to you today. And then you got everybody giving you all these opinions about what should or shouldn't be done or how it should or should be done. We got so much advice going on that when you follow these people home, they're not doing the same thing that they're telling you to do. Their kids are not respecting them the way that they say that your kids are supposed to respect them. And all these other fathers that are riding fathers that are trying to get these relationships with their kids. Man, if everybody would just mind their own damn business, we could possibly get somewhere, you know, but I know social media has put us in a position where we feel like we have full rights to tell people what we think, and we do. But sometimes maybe we just need to keep our mouths shut and let other people figure it out. You know, I'm not a doormat for nobody. I don't care who you are, my parents, my kids, my family, or anything, because I'm not asking you to lay on the floor and let me wipe my feet on you. So I'm not going to let you do it to me. Cut from a different cloth. Respect is just as simple as that. If you're a real good basketball player, guess what? It's a court that's wide open, and here's a basketball. Show me. Don't tell me. It's your boy Herb Dot, man. This is my new show, The Transition. If you don't know me, you can go now, YouTube, type in Herb, D-O-T-S, Herb.S, ooh la la. Type in Herb.S. Friends and foe, you'll catch my brother DJ West One. Snippet video, ain't no fun behind that. My brother just dropped his CD, Midwest West Coast, in December. Crazy numbers. I'm dropping my CD March 2020. Clothing line coming March 2020. We're opening up for E40, Mac 10, Too Short, March 7th, Knitting Factory. Please, everybody, come on out. Check it out. Listen, do something for somebody else. Trust me. It'll give you a chance to figure out where you're supposed to be. Holla at your boy, man. Let's kill it this week.